Hi, welcome to my studio in New England. My name is Dee Dee. Today's class is created to heat up the body. It is really cold. Oh baby, is it cold outside. It's 10 degrees in New England. We have a lot of snow the last few days, and so this is really good to warm up the muscles. And when we get cold, the blood circulation slows down and it gets a little bit more stagnant. And then of course our organs doesn't get the oxygen it needs because we're so cold and everything slows down. And even our temperature goes down, so we get a little bit cooler, and that's why maybe your fingers are colder and your feet are colder. Some of the symptoms that will happen is the muscles will get constricted and it will feel a little stiff, and the joints will get a bit stiff. We may even get a little bit stiff in our perspective. Some of the tools and therapies that we can use for this practice today is maybe begin by having a cup of warm tea, something that's soothing to you and makes you feel a little bit warm inside out. I have a electric stove, a wood stove, in my yoga studio because it is kind of cold in here. So I can feel the heat coming from that. So that's going to help warm up my body too as well. And having a nice candle is really good to just kind of give that warmth feeling. And if you like aromatherapy, I have lemongrass in my aromatherapy diffuser. It's because it kind of gives that nice springy smell that I'm so looking forward to spring. The chakra that's associated with warming up the body starts right in the belly, so at the navel area. It is the third chakra, and it's the solar plexus chakra. It's a yellow color, so I have some nice beautiful flowers that my husband got me, so they're yellow. I'm going to open that up, warm it up, and that is your self-confidence, the self-power, the self-will. And when that's out of balance, we kind of have concerns or issues with self-esteem and what are people thinking about me or saying about me? And also we get very tired, exhausted, and fatigued during the winter time. So this is going to be a flow class. So we're going to be moving a lot. Get into something comfortable and not too much clothing. I'm going to take my sweater off and let's get to the mat and to it. We're going to be sitting up in Sukhasana, relaxing the shoulders, centering yourself onto your mat. Bringing your hands to heart center, close your eyes and set an intention for your practice. And then slowly open your eyes. We're going to go ahead and do alternating nasal breathing, Nadi Shodhana. So we're going to take our fingers up into the sky here. First two fingers go down, and your thumb is going to the right nostril, and your ring finger will go to the left. So we'll go ahead. So inhale to the left nostril. Hold. Exhale out the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Hold. Exhale out the left. Inhale through the left. Hold. Exhale out the right. Inhale through the right. Hold. Exhale out the left. Inhale in the left nostril. Hold. Exhale out the right. And then release your hands down. With your eyes closed, just notice the difference in your body already. That nice energizing breathing technique. Slowly open your eyes. We're going to start into child's pose. Stretching your arms out in front of you. And relax your head down to the floor. Couple long deep breaths here. Coming up onto our hands and knees into table. Do some cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly down. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round the back up, chin to chest for cat. Inhale for cow, looking forward. And exhale for cat, stretching it out. Let's do that a few more times, a little quicker to warm up the spine. Feeling it move forward and back. Energizing from the core out. Thinking of the belly as a furnace, and you're turning it up by moving. So the rest of the body starts to create heat. Back to center, extend the left leg out, right arm out. Squeeze the belly into the spine. Exhale, bend the left knee, right elbow, and they touch in the middle underneath your belly. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, round in, touch your knee to elbow. Inhale, extend out. Exhale one more time, bring it right into your spine, into your belly, and squeeze. Extend out. Other side, right leg, left arm. Exhale, squeeze everything into center, knee to elbow, curling your spine up to the ceiling. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, round it, bring everything to center. Inhale, extend out. Last time, exhale, everything into center. Activate the core. And inhale, extend out. Rock your hands forward, tuck your toes, and come into your first downward dog. Lengthening your whole torso, the front of your back, the back, and the sides of your whole torso. Bicycle your legs here, warm up the hamstrings. Don't want to go too fast or too deep at the beginning because we're just warming up. And straighten both legs. Breathing nice and deep. Pressing all the base of your fingers, especially the thumb and the first finger. And shake out your head here if it feels nice. And shift forward right into a plank pose. Hold. And exhale back to downward dog. Inhale right into a plank pose, keeping the neck nice and long, keeping the belly activated. Exhale back into a downward dog, squeezing the belly into the spine. Inhale, come back forward over into plank. Stare right down at the mat, right in the middle of your hand. Exhale back to downward dog. Bicycle your legs a few more times. And then come back into plank. Lower down into chaturanga. Come right back up. And right back into downward dog. So inhale, come back into plank. Exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, push up. Right into plank and back into downward dog. One more time. Inhale, roll right into a plank pose. Exhale, shift forward and lower into chaturanga. Inhale, come up to plank and downward facing dog. If you're shaking, that's a good thing. Warming up those muscles. Long deep breaths here. Bend your knees. Walk your feet up to the front of the mat, however which way you like. Feet together. Fingertips onto your shins, create a flat back. And exhale, fold over your legs, and just shake out your head. can always bend your knees here. Arms out to a T. Come up with a flat back. Extend your arms up overhead. Exhale, release back down. We're going to do half sun salutations first, and rather quickly. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Shake out the head. Inhale to your flat back. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold over your legs for a full fold. Arms out to a T. Come up with a flat back and extend your arms overhead. Exhale, release your arms back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Relax the head. Inhale to your halfway forward fold. Exhale, fold over your legs and shake it out. Arms out to a T, come on up. Extend your, or relax your arms down on an exhale. So inhale, lifting up. Exhale, hinge and fold over your legs. Inhale to a halfway forward fold. Exhale, fold over your legs, shake out the head. Arms out to a T, come on up, and extend the arms up. Exhale, release down. 3 full sun salutation. A. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees deeply. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back into a plank pose. And then go right down into a chaturanga. Come up for an upward facing dog. You can always come into a baby cobra at first. Exhale right to a downward dog. Nice long breath. Relax the head, and you want the hips to go up and back to the corner of the room behind you. Breathing nice and deep. Inhale. Exhale. Start to walk your feet up to the front of the mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold over your legs and shake out your head. Arms out to a T. Come up with a nice flat back. Extend your arms overhead. Exhale, release back down. We'll go right into a couple more sun salutations. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, step your right foot back into a plank pose. Charging the belly into the spine, creating the heat right in the center. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to an upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Long deep breaths in your downward dog, passing on the base of your fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades onto your back. Biceps are going forward, triceps are going back. Inhaling, and then exhaling, bend your knees, walk your feet up. Inhale to a flat back, halfway left. Exhale, fold over your legs, shake out the head. Arms out to a T, come on up. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees. You can hop back or you can step back. Whatever feels okay for you. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Nice long breaths here. You can always go into child's pose anytime you need to. Relax the head. Come high on the toes, stretch out your toes, and sink down into your heels. Your heels do not need to touch the floor. Inhale, exhale, bend your knees. You can hop or step your feet up to the front of the mat. Inhale to a half forward fold. Exhale, fold over your legs and shake out the head. Arms out to a T, come on up. Extend your arms overhead. Exhale, release down. right into a chair pose. Lengthen your tailbone down. Exhale, fold over your legs and straighten your legs. Shake out the head. Inhale, halfway lift, half forward fold. Exhale, bend your knees. Step your feet back into a plank pose. Lower down to chaturanga. Come up for an upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing nice and deep. Extend the right leg back up to the sky. Bend the knee, bring it high into your belly, so round your back here. Step the right over to the right hand. Flatten the back foot. Come up into a warrior one. Exhale, release down. Step back into your plank pose, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Extend the left leg straight up. Bend the knee, bring it into the stomach, round the back, step it up to the left hand, flatten the back foot, come up for a warrior one. Exhale, release back down. Step back into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Connect with your breathing. You're going to be breathing a little faster. We're moving pretty quickly. Nice long breaths. Inhale, exhale, bend your knees. Hop or step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold over your legs and shake out your head. Arms out to a T and bend right into a chair pose. And extending the arms up. Alongside your ear if you can. You can always go up in front of you. Coming up to standing. Rest your palms to heart center. Closing your eyes. Reconnecting to your breathing. You're going to be doing one more just like that. Sun Salutation B. Inhale. Extend the arms up. Exhale right into a chair pose. Lengthen the tailbone down. And then continue. Exhale, fold over your bent knees and then straighten your legs. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees. Back into a plank. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. And that was actually a chaturanga, not plank. Extend the right leg up. Bend the knee, bring it into your belly. And step the right foot to the right hand. Flatten the back foot. Come up to a warrior one. Exhale, release down. Step back into a plank, and then this is chaturanga. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, extend the left leg up. Bend the knee, bring it into your belly. And then step your left foot to the left hand. Flatten the back foot. And come up for a warrior one. Exhale, come back down. Step your left foot back into a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. We'll take long breaths here. We'll take about 3 of them. Nice long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. And step your feet up to the front of the mat. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold over your legs and shake out your head. Arms out to a T. Bend in your knees as you come up and extend your arms alongside your ear. And then coming all the way up to standing, hands to heart center, and reconnect to your breathing. Close your eyes. Opening your eyes, extend your arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold over your legs into a forward fold. Shake out the head. Inhale to a half forward fold. Exhale, bend your knees, place your hands down, step your right foot back, left foot back. You can go into a vinyasa. Otherwise, you can go right into downward dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And extend the right leg back. Bend the knee. Bring it into your belly, round the spine. And step the foot right between your hands. Going to flatten the back foot. Heel to arch alignment. And come up for a warrior two. Bending into the front knee. Make sure it stays over the ankle. Relax the shoulders. Palms up to the ceiling to draw the shoulders down. And then bring the palms down. Nice straight arms. Inhale, extend the arms and straighten the front leg. Exhale to warrior two. Two more just like that. Inhale, extend your arms, straighten the front leg. Exhale to warrior two. One more. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale to warrior two. Back hand down, front hand up for reverse, warrior two. Come on up. Go right into a side angle, facing your forearm, front forearm, onto your thigh, left arm up. Come back up to reverse your warrior two. Come back up into a side angle. Maybe you want to place your hand down a little further. Arm alongside the ear if you like. Inhale, come back up, reverse. Come back up into a side angle. Coming back up, straighten the front leg, reverse your triangle. Coming up, reach for the wall in front of you, right into a triangle. Relax the right shoulder down. Coming back up, right into a reverse. And coming up, back into triangle. Inhale, and then exhale back into your reverse triangle. Come up for your last triangle on this side. Bend into your front knee. And bringing your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back to meet the other. Plank pose, go through a vinyasa. Or go right into downward facing dog. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Reconnect. Squeezing the belly into the spine on your exhale. Inhaling, allowing the belly to expand. Extend the left leg up. Bend the knee, bring it into the belly, round the spine. Step the left foot up right in the middle of the hand. Flatten the back foot, heel to arch alignment, coming up into warrior two. Relax the shoulders down. Palms up to roll the shoulders down onto your back. Bend into your front knee. Your knees over the ankle. Inhale, extend the arms up and straighten the front leg. Exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, extend up. Exhale back to warrior two. I'm getting pretty warm. Inhale, extend up. Exhale back to warrior two. Drop the back hand down, front hand up to reverse warrior two. Come on up to side angle. Inhale, come back to reverse warrior two. And then coming back up into maybe a deeper side angle. Extended. Coming back up to reverse your warrior two. And the last extended side angle. Coming back up, straighten your front leg. Drop the back hand in, front hand up. Reverse triangle. Coming back up, right into a triangle. Continue to breathe. Coming back up on an inhale. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, come up. Exhale into triangle. Inhale, come up. Last one, reverse on an inhale. Exhale, right into a triangle. And then coming back up. Bringing your hands down to the mat. Stepping your left back to meet the other. You can go through the vinyasa, or you can just go right into downward dog. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take 3 long breaths here. Squeezing the belly in on your exhale. Inhale, expanding the belly. Lower the knees, sit back into your child's pose, and rest. Coming back to table, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, bend your knees and walk your feet up to the front of the mat. Inhale to your flat back, so squeezing the shoulders back. Exhale, fold over your legs and shake out your head. Separate your feet, about hips width apart. Grab your 2 first fingers and your thumb and wrap it around your toes. Come up for a flat back here. So squeeze the shoulder blades and even squeeze your belly into the spine. And exhale, fold over your legs as deep as you can go. Your legs are pretty warm. Keeping the back nice and straight if you can. Coming up halfway up. Hands onto your hips. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together and come up with a flat back. I'm going to go ahead and do side stretches. So coming in the long part of your mat. Hands onto your hips. So your toes are coming in. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. And hinge at your hip. And just fold over your legs. And just place your hands down. Try to keep your head nice and aligned with your spine. And just go as far as you can. Keeping the legs nice and active. Squeezing the outer part of your legs, your feet. Imagine that you're on ice and you're trying to keep yourself from going into a split. And just go as far as you can. It feels okay. Relax the head. And you can shift a little bit onto the ball of the foot. Straighten the arms. Take the left hand right underneath your nose to the floor. Right hand onto the sacrum. And roll the right arm up to the ceiling. Right shoulder up to the ceiling along with the arm. For a twist. Squeeze the belly in. Come back to center, right to the other side. Just switch your hands. And left arm goes up to the sky. Nice twist. And coming back. Place your hands down to the floor. Bend your knees. Walk your feet to the middle. And then we're going to go into Malasana. Separate your feet. Toes are going out. Sit back into Malasana. Take your hands into prayer and push onto your inner knees. So that creates a little bit more space for the hips to stretch. Nice and warm. Take advantage of stretching when your body is warm. And bringing your hands out in front of you. If you'd like to try to do crow pose here, this is a good time to do it. Bringing your knees high into your armpits. Bring your hands forward. Bring your feet a little bit closer. And then you can come forward and try to go into a crow pose. I'm going to do it this way so you can see. Bring your knees high into the armpits. Shift forward. Now try to find a spot on the mat that you can stare at. And just lift one leg and maybe the other leg. Some days it's not for me. Today apparently isn't. But go ahead and try that. Just pause the video and do that a few times. You want to squeeze the belly in, come forward, and lift the feet. And come up a little bit at a time. I think my pants are too slippery for that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and bring our feet together. Bend our knees deeply, place our hands behind us as we sit down onto the floor. We're going to do reverse plank pose here. Bring in the hands back. I like to have my fingers pointing out to the side a little bit. Bring your feet hips width apart. And prepare yourself mentally to inhale and lift the belly up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. You can bring your neck back if you like. If it feels okay on your neck. Couple of breaths here. And slowly release down. You can always shake out your wrist here. The joints are all warming up, creating a lot of heat. Started with the furnace in the belly. The rest of the body is happy. Inhale, lift your hips up and squeeze the shoulder blades back. You can drop your head back if you like, or you can just stare up at the ceiling. Exhale, release down. Shake it out. And right back into another one. Preparing yourself. Inhale, lift up, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then release back down. We're going to do some rock and rolling with our backs. Massages our entire back. Come up. Maybe you'll get a crack or two here. I just did. Now come up. Keeping your knees up, the lower legs, your shins parallel. Knees drawing in. Your hands can stay behind the thigh. Then you can take the hand off to the side for boat pose. If you want to try to extend your legs, activate the core a little bit more. And then release. Hug the knees into your chest. And just kind of rock from side to side. It feels nice. Inhale right into another one. Boat pose. Extend the arms out. Shoulders will go back. Legs can go straight, or you can keep them bent. It's okay. It doesn't matter which way you do it. You're activating your core. And then come back down. Hug the knees in. Rock from side to side a little bit. And right into the last boat pose. So whatever version you want to do, stay focused on a spot. Spread those toes, squeeze the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades. If you shake, that is okay. I'm shaking. And then come back down, hug the knees in. Now we're going to lower ourselves onto our back. We're going to go right into a bridge pose. Flatten your shoulder blades down. Hands will go flat onto the floor. If you have your eyes open, find a spot in towards the ceiling to stare at. Try to keep the chin right at where it is. Inhale, lift the hips up. You want the chest to go towards the chin, not the chin towards the chest. There's a tendency to do that. But you do want to keep your neck nice and long and don't turn it in this posture. Bridge pose. Exhale, release back down. Inhale right into another one. Walk your shoulder blades under a little bit more. Interlace your fingers. Maybe walk your feet a little bit closer. You're pretty warm, so you can go a little deeper. Just don't go too far where there's pain. And slowly release back down. Inhale right into another one. Looking up at the sky. Activating that chakra right at the solar plexus, creating heat, self-confidence, a lot of power here. And slowly release down. And bring your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. It feels nice to massage the back here. From here you want to grab a block. And give ourselves a little treat. The legs up the wall. Bring in the block underneath your sacrum, the lowest part of your back. Bring the knees into your chest. Make sure you're comfortable here. Shoulders are flat. Shoulder blades are flat. Extend the legs up the wall. Wiggle the toes. Lubricate the ankles, the joints. Since we have so much heat going into our extremities, we want to take the advantage of moving all your joints so you don't feel so stiff in the winter and the cold months. And just allowing your lymphatic system to clean out to keep you from getting sick in the winter. Softening the face and the jaw. Try to connect back to your breathing, settling down a little bit. Bring your feet as close as you can together. Hands down alongside your body, palms down. And then start to push on your hands to bring your legs overhead for plow pose. Flatten the shoulder blades, push on your shoulder blades. And go as far as it feels okay. You can bring your toes down to the floor. And slowly come back. Bend your knees. And rest onto your block into a supported bridge. So bringing your feet back down and rest for a moment. Lift your hips. We'll move the block off to the side. Let's go into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Allowing your legs to separate, the feet to flop off to the sides, palms up to open up your chest. Get as comfortable as you can in your Shavasana. Soften the face, the space between your eyebrows. Relaxing all the muscles around the eyes. And down to the jaw and the neck and throat. Allowing the shoulders to melt down towards the floor as your arms soften and your fingers relax. Your chest is light and your belly is warm and soft. Welcoming all the self-will, self-power, self-confidence. Relax the legs, feet and toes. And start to reawaken your body by wiggling your toes and your fingers. Bringing your knees into your chest. Hug them close and rock from side to side. Come back to center. Bringing your feet back down. Right arm overhead and roll onto your right side. Use your right arm as a pillow. Left arm can go out in front of you. And you're going to rest here in your fetal position as if you were going to roll out of bed. Take your time. Take a couple breaths. Use your left hand to help you come up to a comfortable seat, Sukhasana. Sitting up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. elongating through the spine or to the crown of the head. Hands to heart center, into prayer. Go ahead and send out your intention to the universe. You can bow to yourself to seal your practice. Coming up and open up your eyes. Namaste. Stay warm.